Gods Unchained is an online competitive trading card game where every win pushes you higher up the ranked ladder, and the higher you climb, the tougher your opponents become. As a new player, it can be hard to learn all the mechanics of the game. In this series, I start a brand new account and try to climb from the bottom all the way up to the highest rank in the game, which is Mythic. Usually you will see good decks around rank 7, I would say. Till then it will be mostly starter decks. And then starting with rank 10, good players come in. Then you will find all the meta decks. Till then we do some relaxing. Just nice, honest gameplay. Another Everborn nature.
Best of luck.
Wild Hog is a very likely play from our opponent. No, there's nothing different this time. That is actually annoying. It contests my 2/2 well. Can't do much else than play my 3 mana card here. X-Woman can always go in, finish the job. If the opponent wants to trade with the 2/3 into the 2/2. What does that do? Give a creature +1 region. Then give that creature +1 strength for each point of region it has. Okay. So here we have two options. We can use X-Woman to kill the 3/2. Or we can be sneaky and just play Jail Beast. But then his 2/1 can trade into my Jail Beast. I don't want to have that happen. So I guess I go with option 1. Use my GP here.
That is not possible.
And again, we don't want to trade into confused creatures. They always have a chance to miss their target. And we would be happy if the 2/1 trades into the 1/1. This is always fine. Then I can trade the 1/1 into the 2/1 myself. Then I play the 4 mana 4/5. Always good to have that when I have 4 mana unlocked. 5 mana Wildwood Staff. Also a popular card here. After you attack with this relic, give +1/+1 to each of your creatures. Again, I just play my cards. I have 5 mana, so I play a 3 mana card and a 2 mana card.
Keep your corpses away from
Opponent doesn't have a 4 mana card yet for my Grave Reorbers. Need to find a 4 mana or more card.
Let's make them suffer.
But no play from the opponent.
We must find peace. The hour is mine.
It's enough for lethal damage. Ooh, rank 5. You have to be careful about that one. Don't want to have 7 mana card in my mulligan. Even 4 mana card. With 3 options left. It's quite high. Definitely don't want to have a 6 mana card.
good luck.
Best of luck.
That's alright. Going second, we have 3 mana pips. So we can use them more deliberately. Just use one here to play a 2-3. Now the two 2-3s look at each other. Can't quite trade into each other. Just goes face. So if I attack here, both become 2-1s. And then I kill it with X-Woman. And since I have mana pips, I can also play my other 2-3. We also have to be careful about the opponent's creature. That one has region 1. So if the 2-3 attacks the 2-2, it becomes a 2-1 and then regions back to 2-2. But that's alright, then we can kill it with the 2-3. Everything is confused now. That's a good outcome for us. So I don't have any plays here. That's not good. Best case would be if both my minions hit into the opponent's minion. I think I have to try it. Because otherwise, if I don't attack, then the opponent can just trade and it heals back up to 3 health. Don't want that to happen. So part 1 worked out. And part 2 also worked out. We survived that turn. Opponent has 3 cards in hand, not that many. We have some nice removal coming up. Way of Disintegration just destroys 1 creature for 5 mana. But our hand is very heavy. Just go with God Power here. Hopefully I can kill something with Way of Disintegration. It's a good card as well. Whale Warden Minotaur. 5 mana 4/5 with Afterlife. Heal your god for free. And the opponent also gets a 7 mana card. This one will be hard to beat. So I can trade into the 1/1. And then kill it with Way of Disintegration. But I can also save it. Save Way of Disintegration for later. And just play Jail Beast and God Power. And maybe don't even trade into the 1/1 because it is confused. So it can hit the wrong target.
Every victory has its price.
Then next turn I have 5.5 mana crystals. And with a pip I can get to 6 mana crystals. And then I can play Mammon's Stalwart. That was good. Confused creature didn't hit the right target. The problem with my play the 6 mana card here, is that I use my last mana pip. And I would rather have a mana pip left to play my 7 drops later. So maybe I can find another play this turn. And what I can do here is I can just use Way of Disintegration on the 4/5. Then he gets a 7 mana card, but he can't play it right now. And I also get a card from the Sanctum. Range your first bow. 2 mana, 2/2. Deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. So the plan is to play my 6 mana card next turn and then have mana pip for next turn to play my 7 drop and then another 7 drop. Opponent thinks about the Sanctum. Has 17 favor, so he can get some cards. Gets the City Sniper, which reduces one creature's strength by 2. But I go with my plan. Stalwart summons Implings when you hit the opponent's face. Also have to be careful about the Sanctum now. There's an 8 mana card in the Sanctum. 8 mana, 5/5. Ward, deal 5 damage to each other creature. But the opponent only has 2 favor right now. He's quite far off from getting that card. Ooh. Commonian Onslaught, but only has 1 Amazon. Gets Twin Strike as well. It just kills my 1/1s. My 6 mana card is still alive. And now I can use my 7 mana card that has Blitz and Protected to kill the 6/3. And again, against confused minions, I just want to go face and ignore them. Give them a chance to miss their target. Now Whale Warden, Minotaur, gave the opponent a 7 mana card. And he got Albino Hydra. Ward deals 6 damage to the strongest enemy creature. So he was able to kill my 6 drop. Now I have another 7 drop. 5 for Protected and Blitz to kill his 6/6. And we have a lot of pressure on his face. I also think about the Sanctum now. As I said before, the 8 drop is interesting. I guess I can just take it now, before the opponent can get it. And we attacked with everything. Yep. So I have 12 damage on the board. Just 1 damage of lethal. Opponent needs to do something about my board, but my 7 drops also have ward. So it blocks 1 spell from dealing damage to that creature. Opponent plays a front line, so I can't go directly to the face anymore. That one gives deadly to his other creatures. So if I kill it, then his Patcher has deadly. But then I can kill it with first bow and one of my Implings. And I want to play my highest cost mana card. I can play. And as always, we want to spend as much mana as possible. Right, opponent tries to hit something, but ward blocks his spell. Seems like there is not much else our opponent can do here. That's not enough.
My turn.
And we get to use our creatures for lethal. Nice. GG's. Alright. Got to Rusted Iron today. Halfway to the next rank. And that's going to do it for episode 3. We made our way halfway through Rusted Iron rank and saw a few late game cards hit the board. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.